Alright, what's going on YouTube? Blazeshadowthorn here, coming back at you with another live Wi-Fi battle. This one's going to be against Srw3. Had a battle against him a long time ago. And by a long time ago, it's been almost 20 Wi-Fi battles that I've uploaded ago. It was, I believe I uploaded at number 37 or 38. But anyways, he's a pretty cool YouTuber, pretty cool guy. Started talking to him a lot on Skype. He just joined the league I'm in. That week 4 should be going up soon. If it's not up already, I don't know when I'm gonna upload this, to be completely honest. If you can tell, my allergies are acting up, so my voice kind of sounds a little deeper, a lot more sexy. Apparently, I've been actually told that by girls on the internet. Like, I was in a voice acting group a long time ago, and they told me that I sound better when I have allergies than I normally do. So I don't know if this is true or not, but that's what we're going for. We're gonna see he brought Hoopa Unbound. I brought Hoopa Confined. So we'll see how that works out for me. I brought a team I've been using a lot on Showdown. It deals with the concept of volt turn volt is what I call it, because it has 2 volt switchers and then 1 U-turner. So it has a lot of momentum on it. It's pretty hyper offense. Hoopa. I think I might have used a team similar to this. I can't remember what my last Hoopa team was. I think this is the Hoopa team I've been using, except the nicknames got changed because my save file got corrupted. But anyways, I think he's gonna be leading off either with the Landers or the Rotom for Volt Switch. Either way, leading off with actually, you know what? I'm just gonna lead straight off with Ringleader, my Hoopa. I see nothing that immediately threatens me out except for maybe for that Ferrothorn, but I doubt he'll play Ferrothorn right off the bat. But it's interesting to see how this will play out. So he has a Hoopa. I guess I'll just put you there. But yeah, no, I've been playing a lot with Hoopa Confined or Hoopa Regular, just because I feel like that's the one that I don't know if Hoopa Unbound is gonna go Uber or not, and I don't want to get too comfortable playing with it, just on the off chance it does. So we see he leads off with the Scrotum, which is the Rotom. I really want to just hit this thing up with a Focus Blast just right away. But I also feel like he's going out, because I feel like he's going out into the Hoopa. But am I that ballsy to just go straight off the bat for a Focus Blast? Big plays, big plays. As I actually outspeed this thing, and he misses, so it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I actually should have probably calculated speed into that. I knew he was gonna go for Volt Switch. I just honestly thought it was faster because Hoopa's really slow, but I guess it makes sense. And just look at this little thing, and then this big thing. You can obviously tell who the far superior Mon is. Far superior. I feel like going out into my Requiem to get critted from a crit Dark Pulse or a Hyperspace Fury, whichever one's coming my way, because I don't want to take my Hoopa to take it, because I feel like Hoopa still can be useful for later on. As he's just gonna knock off. That's fine. I should be taking. Holy frick, that did a lot of damage. He knocks off my Life Orb, so he knows I'm offensive. But I think he knows the set though. He knows this a Requiem set. It's not exactly a secret what Requiem set I use. But now it just depends on whether I'm gonna predict him to switch out into Ferrothorn and go for Fire Blast. Actually, there's no reason to predict the switch out into Ferrothorn, to be completely honest. As he's just gonna go for a Zen Headbutt that is actually going to be able to knock me out. I don't actually get critted. What do you know? What do you know? I don't actually get critted. But I see that's Life Orb, so this actually just gives me a free switch out into my Landorus and U-turn. Or he could go out into Ferrothorn. Do I want to predict that, actually? Do I want to predict the switch out into Ferrothorn and double out into Lava Golem? U-turn is so obvious. But at the same time, do I want the chip damage off on the... I could go for chip damage on the Ferrothorn. Do I really need chip damage? I have a Lava Golem. I'm just going to do it. I don't want to take unnecessary damage. I do not want to take unnecessary damage, because he's most likely Rocky Helmet, because he has a physically defensive Ferrothorn, specially defensive Rotom Wash. As there's a switch. I knew he wasn't going to be real enough to stay in there. As he goes out into Nigel, which is the Ferrothorn, so I made the correct play, which is very nice. It's definitely nice. And from here I get up my rocks for free, because he's either going to set up rocks of his own, or he's going to double directly out into his Charizard, which puts me in a bit of a predicament. He goes out into the fact. Oh, he goes out into Starmie to spin block me. Nice. Nice. That's also a possibility, I suppose. It's because he didn't switch directly out into his Charizard that leads me to believe that it might not actually, that it might actually be Y. Which, looking at his team, kind of makes sense. Kind of. I am not specially defensive, but I know I can eat a Hydro Pump if I want to, so I'm just gonna roar this thing out. As he's gonna go for the spin. He has to spin here, and if he doesn't, he actually goes for Psyshock. Alright. I guess he was predicting me to switch. But nah, I'm just gonna roar him out. Roar him out into the Charizard, that'd be fantastic. But at least I roar away his spinner, which is nice. And we bring back out Nigel, which is nice. He can't stand here, so this is another free roar for me. Unless he wants to get up his rocks, which he might actually want to do now that I think about it. Because another roar another roar is painfully obvious, so he might want to stay in here and just get up his rocks. As he's actually leftovers, that's interesting. So I'm just gonna Lava Plume right here, predicting him to stay in. I lose just a little bit of momentum. If he brings back in Starmie, I know I can eat a Rapid Spin if I need to, and roar him out. So, as I get this right, making the plays, lost a little bit of momentum with the misplay with Clefable, but we're gaining it back a little bit. We weakened the Ferrothorn, which is absolutely critical. It's very critical that we did that. But now that he seeded me, I feel like I want to switch predicting the Protect, but at the same time, I don't. I really don't. I'm gonna roar here. So I'm trying to remember if Protect, if I can roar through Protect. Because I think you can. You either can or it's Whirlwind. Okay, yeah, no, you can roar out Protect. Okay, I couldn't remember what the mechanics were, because I know the mechanics changed in 6th gen. I couldn't remember. But I still don't know if this is Y or X. And even if it is X, he still can, or Y, he still has the potential to carry EQ. It's just if it was, if he's X and EQ will kill me, and if he's Y and EQ won't, because I'm M physically bulky. This is it. I'm gonna make. If he's Y, he's gonna Solar Beam, predicting me to bring in Rotom. He's going to Solar Beam. So, I bring in Ringleader. I would like to keep my we could Roost, actually. Roost would probably be his better play. Because my switch out was painfully obvious. As he is X. Okay, so I made the right play. I considered for so long to just staying in here. But no, he is X. Alright. As he does Roost, which is the correct play to make. It is definitely the better play to make. From here I can go for a Hyperspace Hole. Not that I'm gonna live a Dragon Claw, but just on the off chance I do, which I'm not going to. But just like, you know, non-existent Focus Sash happens. But we can just change that to Charizard X, just so I remember. But now that I know it's X, my Landorus Therian is actually a perfect counter to this thing. I could Stone Edge here, actually, predicting the switch. Switch out into his own Landorus, I suppose, or Rotom W. Or I could U-turn. No, I'm gonna Stone Edge, actually. I want damage. I want damage off on the Rotom or his Landorus, whichever one he brings in. I want damage off on it. He brings in the Rotom, which I knew one of his levitating mons was coming out. Now can I hit my Stone Edge? I can hit my Stone Edge. Nice. That does no damage. That is a physically defensive fat Rotom. Good lord. Good lord, that did no damage. I'm upset. I'm upset at how weak you are. He's gonna Volt Switch, actually. Am I real enough to stay in on a potential Hydro Pump? Oh, actually, wait, no, I have a safe switch out into Olympus. He's actually gonna Will-O-Wisp. What am I talking about? I should have went on the Heatran. I was thinking Volt Switch for momentum, but he could just easily Will-O-Wisp me, and that's a win-win. He actually just goes for the safe Hydro Pump. That is I think I just got 6-0'd. I think I honestly just got 6-0'd. That crit was terrible. I needed my Mon. I needed that Olympus, because that was my win condition, because I Volt, Burn, Flame, I Volt, Flame everything on his team to death. That was actually really, that was the worst thing that could have possibly happened. And I think I lose because of that. That's actually kind of funny. Not really, that's terrible, but of course it's kind of funny. Something had to have gotten credit though. Something had to have gotten credit. But he's gonna Volt Switch out. I don't think he'll bring in Charizard, which is his only immunity to a Will-O-Wisp. I feel like he's gonna bring in Hoopa. Or Star... No, he's gonna bring in Hoopa, I think. I don't even know what he would bring in, honestly, on a potential Volt Switch. Lando? And then risk the Willow. I don't know what to switch into this would be right now, because there's too many things I could have gone for. I went for the Will-O-Wisp, but he goes out into Nigel, I guess, for sacking purposes. Good play, definitely. Is that a low range of HP? So I don't get the 6-0, unless, of course, I miss, which is a possibility. I don't miss. Alright, I'm able to land the Will-O-Wisp. Nice. Nice. So I don't get 6-0'd, which is great. I just get 5-0'd. Nah, I mean, I have a chance to come back from this. I mean, a lot of things need to go right, but I do have both of my walls, I do believe, still intact. And I have a Choice Scarf Landorus Therian, which could potentially, assuming I get rid of the Rotom Wash somehow, which I don't know how I'll deal with Rotom Wash, because it's physically defensive Rotom Wash. I don't know how, that doesn't do anything, wow. Assuming I live, of course. Choice Scarf Rotom, Choice Scarf Landorus, cleans up Hoopa, cleans up Charizard. Ferrothorn's not a problem. It would clean up the Starmie. So yeah, his only real threat would be the Landorus and the Rotom. So if I somehow got rid of both of those, I had a chance to come back. But again, I mean, I guess my Rotom could kind of handle Landorus 1v1. If I land a Willow and then land a Hydro, that'd be taken care of. The real problem is, of course, the Rotom Wash, which I have absolutely nothing to deal with. I mean, realistically, Mega Manectric wasn't gonna be doing too much to that, but it still would be annoying. I could Roar here, or because I feel like the protect is too obvious though. He's not gonna protect. I'm just gonna Lava Plume. Yeah. Mind games. I had the right mindset. But the crit was unfortunate. But we can still potentially make a comeback. I'm not counting ourselves out yet. We've come out of... That's actually a lie. I think I've come out of the tougher situation. Can't think of it off the top of my head, but there's probably some situation in the grand universe that was tougher. I'm going out in the Fat Star again. That thing is bulky Starmie. He's gonna Psyshock. Is he gonna... I mean, I kind of need this Heatran. I need it for the... Nah, Charizard beats it 1v1. Rotom beats it 1v1. Starmie beats it 1v1. Lando beats it 1v1. It'd be nice for the Hoopa, I suppose, but... I'm just gonna roar this thing out. As he goes for the spin. Nice. Well, not nice, because rocks are gone now, but nice in the fact that I roar him out. If I roar him out into Hoopa, that's probably my best bet, but it's not going to happen. I actually did. But it still doesn't really matter too much, because I still get wrecked. I still get wrecked by a Drain Punch. Oh, and I'm still seeded too. Shit. I would like an opportunity to get my rocks back up, but it doesn't really matter, because the Charizard will only take 25% instead of 50, so it's not even worth getting up rocks. Nothing else is really that affected by it. Rotom will take a little bit of chip damage, 12%. So I'm just going to Lava Plume. I mean, Lando would have taken 12%, Rotom would have taken 12%, Starmie would have taken 6%, Charizard would take 25%. So overall, plus he has just, his Starmie just sets up all over Heatran. So every time I get up rocks, he just switches in Heatran and spins them away. So there's really no reason to go for rocks right here. So going for Lava Plume is my better play. I know I can take one hit because I am physically defensive. And I have a chance to get a burn off on this Hoopa. Which, again, burn off on the Hoopa, it's a big deal. But, it will help me secure my win if I get a burn. But I don't, because hacks. But, again, not really too upset about that. I didn't expect a burn. I mean, 30% it would have been nice, but, it's not. It wouldn't, it would have probably made it a 4-0, maybe. Maybe a 3-0, if I played my cards right. As it is, I think it might still end up a 4-0. If I play my cards right. So, The original 6-0 loss is significantly less. I'm very proud of myself. But again, I have I guess, slim chance, I suppose. Like a microscopic chance of pulling this victory out. Clutching the game with a Scarf. Nah, he has the Landers. I need to kill off the Landers. So once I kill off the Landers and the Rotom, I have a shot. But he's gonna switch. That's fine. I U-turned. He actually goes out into his own Landers, assuming that thing's Scarf, maybe. I don't know. It would make sense on his team. Like, Choice Scarf Landers fits nicely on his team. Like, it handles everything that regular couldn't. So I go out into my my Rotom here. Do I Hydro or do I be real and Volt Switch, predicting him to switch out? I mean, he really has no reason to switch out, so I'm gonna Hydro Pump. As he switches out, I should have Volt Switched. I should have been real. I should have Volt Switched. I mean, I lost nothing by it, because I still lost. And I just would have looked like a lord for predicting. But I didn't trust my gut enough. Well, I mean, I guess I really didn't see a reason to. So he goes out into the Charizard. That is fine by me. I managed to hit my Hydro, which is cool. And that should be doing a good chunk of damage, I suppose. Yeah, that did a nice chunk of damage, actually. Just go for another Hydro, no reason not to. Dragon Claw should be able to kill me. Keyword is should. And before I live on a non-existent Focus Sash. Nah. Alright. From here, I have to Stone Edge, I think. I need a crit on that Rotom. But even then, Lando comes in. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Stone Edge here. I need a hit. Assuming he stays in, of course. If I hit, that kills the Charizard. He's going to switch. He's going to go out into Rotom. I need a crit. I need to crit this Rotom. Can you do that for me, Landers? Can you hit? Can you crit? Can you hit? Can you crit? Okay, you hit. Can you crit? You don't crit, but that's okay. You get another shot. You get one more shot of this Stone Edge. High crit ratio. Alright. Alright, can you hit him? Hit and crit. Two things I need to happen for me. Alright, can you do this, buddy? Oh, buddy. Oh, pal. Oh, friend. Hit. No, you miss. You couldn't do it, Landers. You couldn't do it. It's okay. It's okay. You failed. We all know it to be true. You just can't hit Stone Edges. But you get another shot at this because you went for Pain Split. Hit and crit. I don't even think a crit will kill at this point in time. Now you miss again. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. You get the humiliating 5-0 defeat. How does that make you feel, Landers? You let the team down. You let the team down with your blindness, your old age. I'll have to go delete your pace bin, make you not shiny. Being shiny went to your head with being too OP, too powerful. Much needed. But anyways, that's the game. Rate, comment, sub. Check him out. Obviously, good battler, as you can see here. Hacks out a little bit, but still, you know, good game. It was actually a lot closer than you think it was, like for 5-0. Because assuming the crit didn't happen, and my last Mon Landers handled pretty much everything on his team. So if he would have brought in Hoopa, Hoopa would have died to a U-turn. Starmie would have died to a U-turn. Charizard would have died to a Stone Edge or EQ. So, I mean, Landers handled pretty much his entire team, but he preserved his differentiator very nicely. So, it's going to be the game. As I said before, check him out. Pretty cool guy. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.